Hi, it's me. Today's SSSVEDA is about doing this out of our comfort zone. Well, as I've mentioned before, anytime I'm away from my house is out of my comfort zone. We're sitting inside our Suburban, my husband's Suburban that he loves, and today what are they called again?
It's the Forgotten Eagles of Michigan.
Forgotten Eagles of Michigan. Motorcycles. They're going to be going to Mount Pleasant. There's a whole bunch of them. And my husband will probably describe it on his vlog, so he can do it much better than me, and we don't even have the literature with us. So, but my husband, being a vet who was 11 years in the Air Force, and he has a heart for this sort of thing. So we're going to be following them, since we were planning on going to Mount Pleasant today anyway. We're going to be following them, and they're gathering just down the road here a little bit. There's a lot of them, and I'm sure I'll be taking, I'll add some more video or pictures or whatever as the day goes on. But we were going to Mount Pleasant today to do our shopping anyway. There's an Aldi and a Meijer and a Gordon's and all the stores that we don't have up here. It's only about an hour away, but since we were driving last night in town, and at the VFW they had all these motorcycles and flags lined up, and it was gorgeous. So we stopped, and my husband talked to them, and they told him about this event today. It's a ride around, part of a ride around Michigan, where they go through all 83 counties during this 3-day period. And they're going from our town, Houghton Lake, down to Mount Pleasant today. So we're gonna go with them. My husband, like I say, really has a heart for veterans, and they do a lot to help veterans organizations, to raise money to help veterans organizations. So he was, pretty glad to learn about him and talk to the guy last night and whatever. So that's what I'm doing today. Definitely out of my comfort zone, because of being with a whole bunch of people I don't know. Riding in a car, which I'm still trying to get used to because I always drove, but now with this new Suburban, here is a little bit of the inside of it. And there's my grandson, there's my husband, all ready to go. You can hear motorcycles coming as they gather and whatever. So I'll be doing some more recording as the day goes on. And I'll see you later then. Okay, bye. This is where they're all gathering. My husband's walking in. You can see him walking in over there. This is where they're all gathering, here in Houghton Lake, before the ride down to Mount Pleasant. Let's see if I can zoom in a little. You can see there's quite a few. There are also some cars that are going to be following. There will be a police escort apparently. And there's a lot of nice bikes here. I've never been really one for motorcycles too much, but this cause is something my husband believes deeply in, and therefore something I'm going to learn more about because it's important to him. So he's in the throng somewhere now. He used to be a motorcyclist. He used to be in some clubs. In fact, when I met him, he wore, he wore all his leathers and leather chains and skull cap, black leather skull cap, and boots and everything. And I'm sorry about the noise in the background. That's my grandson with his game. Anyway, that's what we're going to be doing today, and I'll probably get a couple pictures that I'll try to insert into this before I post it. But this is definitely out of my comfort zone, something I'm not familiar with, and something that he is, but I'm looking forward to learning about. So anyway, thanks for watching. There's a lot more people here now, a lot more motorcycles, and I see the state police over there. They're having their meeting before they leave. It's getting to be that time, so I anticipate we'll be leaving shortly. They just said the Pledge of Allegiance. Makes me want to cry. There's so many people here. It's just so cool. Anyway, I'll be back. Bye. Okay, we're at the park now in Mount Pleasant, and this is where everybody has stopped. There's going to be apparently a ceremony at 1 o'clock right ahead there at the memorial, where it's behind all those flags. And there's bikes as far as you can see, really. And this is where we stopped. It's about 12:30, so it's going to be a half hour or so till the ceremony.
We relate Amazing Grace as a melody of forgiveness and home. 'Tis grace that has brought me safe thus far, and grace that will lead me home.
Hi YouTubers, I am home now. I did not get a chance to obviously tape anymore on my tablet. I did record a lot of the procession with all the motorcyclists. I would say there was well over 100 in my estimation, my guess. And my husband and I believe it went for well over half a mile. And I did record onto our video recorder, but it's not on my tablet. It's not easily accessible to me. It's late at night and I'm really, really tired, so I probably am not going to mess with adding it here. But I will say I was out of my comfort zone. Not that I'm uncomfortable with bikers, or not that I was uncomfortable with the situation or what it stood for, or anything like that. Just for not knowing anybody, being somewhere where I did not, I wasn't familiar with. I mean, I know the town pretty well, but we were in a different part of town, a park. I didn't know, where's the restrooms and all that. Just being away from what's familiar. But I will try and splice this ending thing for SSSVEDA Day 10 onto what I recorded earlier today on my computer right now before I go to bed, and try and get it uploaded quickly. And but I just kind of wanted to add a little bit at the end to wrap it up. It was an amazing day, and the what's that thing called that started at 1 o'clock? Ceremony. Never mind. Thank you, dear. This, the ceremony that started at 10 o'clock to honor the veterans, the missing in action, the POWs. They had the gun salute. They had the trumpet. They did it all. They had the bagpipes. They had speakers. It lasted about an hour and a half, but it was amazingly well done. And it was a beautiful, perfect day in the 70s, sunny with a breeze today. It couldn't have been more perfect. Many times, or several times throughout the ceremony, I had to keep myself from crying, but at the end, when they did the gun, the salute, and the first they did the I forget what it's called, but it's the empty table that's set for the missing servicemen who aren't there at home. And then they did that, and then they did the Trump. I mean, it just all came together to. I just couldn't hold back anymore. But it was very moving, very well done. It was just beautiful. I'm really glad I went, even though it was out of my comfort zone. The people are really nice, and it gave me a better understanding of some things. So. I will go and try and stick these all together and come up with something to upload, I hope. So thanks for watching. God bless, and remember, pray for your pastors tonight and for their wives tomorrow as they deliver the message, that they're used by God, and that the people who hear them will have open hearts for the word. So have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye.